The moon hung gibbous and swollen in the sky, casting a pallid light over the grim landscape. At the edge of a remote village in Transylvania, a crumbling castle loomed, dark and foreboding. This was Castle Dracula, a place whispered about in fearful tones, avoided by all but the most foolhardy or desperate. Within its shadowed walls resided Count Dracula, an ageless vampire whose very existence was shrouded in terror. He had lived countless centuries, feeding off the blood of the unsuspecting, instilling dread in the hearts of all who learned of his legend. His eyes, sharp like daggers, scanned the horizon for his next prey. One night, he set his sights on something far more alluring than his usual fare, a young virgin named Eliza. Eliza was beloved in her village, pure-hearted and kind, radiating a warmth that seemed almost tangible. Her father, a humble farmer, had heard the dark tales surrounding Castle Dracula and had always warned Eliza to steer clear of the foreboding structure. Yet, despite all cautions, fate drew her in. On a night blanketed by eerie fog, Eliza wandered too close to the castle. Maybe it was curiosity or perhaps some malevolent pull, but before she realized it, she was at its front gates. The massive doors creaked open as if of their own volition, and she felt an icy draft envelope her, making the hair on her neck stand on end. With hesitant steps, she entered the castle, each footfall echoing ominously through the silent halls. The air grew colder, and shadows seemed to dance around her in mocking glee. Suddenly, out of the darkness, Count Dracula appeared, his presence as overwhelming as it was terrifying. His pale face contrasted with the pitch-black cloak that billowed around him like a living shadow. He approached her, his eyes locked onto hers, hypnotizing in their intensity. Just as his teeth grazed her neck, an unforeseen event occurred. A sacred pendant Eliza always wore began to glow, emanating a powerful light. The Count recoiled, hissing in agony as the illumination seared his flesh. Eliza, seizing her chance, ran as fast as her legs could carry her, out of the castle and back to the relative safety of her village. Though she had narrowly escaped, the villagers believed the legend would not end so easily. Every full moon, wisps of the legend would surface, hinting that one day, Count Dracula would return, ever in search of the one who got away. The story was passed down through generations, a haunting reminder that some evils never truly disappear.